Hello friends, welcome back to RT-Cam. Let's continue with part 7 of our Bengaluru to Kolkata road trip. We've just crossed Dubacherla Bypass bus stop in Andhra Pradesh on NH16 and we're heading towards Visakhapatnam. It's still early morning. On our left side, there's the Anjaneya Swamy temple. Since it's night, we can't see it from the road, but it's right there beside us. Here we are, near Nallajerla. Instead of entering the town through road number 24, which goes straight inside, we'll stick to NH16. The highway curves around the town like an arch, letting us bypass it smoothly. On the right side of the road lies Buchalu Cheruvu, a small lake. Sadly, it's not visible now because of the darkness. This stretch is a long, straight road leading towards Ananpalalli village. Once again, we won't go through the village. The highway simply skirts past it. Now we are crossing Ananpalalli village in Andhra Pradesh. It's around 3:30 in the morning. In just about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, dawn will break. I'm really excited to witness that magical transition. The first light of day appearing over this rainy highway while I continue driving. Moments like these make road trips truly unforgettable. We've reached Veeravalli toll plaza. I stopped here for about 5 minutes just to check the weather update. The toll fee was 155 rupees. Interestingly, on Google, this toll plaza doesn't have the best reviews. But personally, I didn't face any issues at all. By now, you must have noticed, the road is completely empty. Not a single vehicle in sight. It's just me, alone, cruising at a steady 120 kilometers per hour through the night. That feeling of freedom, with nothing but the road ahead, it's priceless. cruising at high speed now, just passing under the Kovvuru overhead connected bridge. Sharing this as a location reference, it looks like some kind of power plant project might be coming up in this area. We are about to reach Kovvuru Toll Plaza. I thought of stopping here for a short break, maybe have some tea and refresh a bit before continuing. Now crossing the Kovvuru toll. The fee here was 71 rupees. If you notice, it's dawn already. The night is finally over. The sun itself isn't visible because of the heavy storm clouds, but at least a new day has begun. The sky looks dramatic. Dark clouds everywhere. No sign of clear weather at all. Seems like I'll have to continue this journey entirely in the rain. Thankfully, my car's wipers are working perfectly. The reason I stopped here for a little while was because the Godavari river is just ahead. The bridge over it is one of the longest in this stretch, and I really wanted to experience crossing it during daylight. That's why I waited about 15 minutes at the toll for the first light of day. Now we are driving over the Godavari 4th bridge, starting right from this point. The river looks massive, completely full, almost overflowing, thanks to the heavy rains and storm. It's a powerful sight to witness, especially at this early hour. This is the super convenient bridge that connects Kovvuru to Cheruvu. It really makes travel much easier, helping us skip the busy Rajahmundry traffic. The drive here is smooth and the views are amazing. But the most striking part is its length. This is one of the longest bridges over the Godavari river, stretching almost 6 kilometers. Now we've reached the end of the bridge. You can imagine how long it is and how much time it takes to cross. For me, it took roughly 2 minutes at a steady speed. Honestly, it was a beautiful experience, especially in this rainy weather. On the left side, we're passing Sri Keshav Emergency and Multispeciality Hospital, another useful landmark along NH16. I've added the details in the description as well. From here, NH16 merges with the Chennai-Srikakulam highway, and we are passing through Diwancheruvu town in Andhra Pradesh. On our right is GSL Medical College, one of the best healthcare facilities in the entire East Godavari district. The campus is known for its advanced infrastructure, including modern lecture auditoriums and simulation labs. In fact, their simulator lab is considered one of the largest and most advanced in Asia. The weather has turned again. Dark clouds are gathering quickly, and the sky looks even heavier now. We're crossing Rajahmundry checkpost. On the left side, you'll find Gonagudem Lake. Sadly, with all the rain and storm, visibility isn't great. I paused here briefly to check the storm updates. Continuing along the Chennai-Kolkata highway. On both sides of the road, the paddy fields are completely filled with water from the continuous rain. We are crossing Nayara petrol bunk at Murari, Andhra Pradesh. Just a quick location reference. Soon after, we also pass over the Polavaram left main canal. The whole area around us, except for the highway, is submerged with storm water and rainwater. On the left, another Indian oil petrol bunk, again just marking the location. crossing over the Polavaram left main canal once again. Yet another Indian oil petrol bunk on the left side, noted for location reference. Crossing a local Aadhaar center at Talluru in Ragampeta, Andhra Pradesh. I'll share the location in the highlighted section. And with that, let's wrap up this part here. In this stretch, we started from Dubacherla Bypass bus stop and reached Talluru area in Andhra Pradesh, covering almost 90 kilometers. Please check the highlighted section for all the maps and location details. I'll see you in the next part of the journey. Till then, happy and safe driving.